Hey guys, it's Flen. Today we're going to be making chicken bread balls. These bread balls are really easy to make and are perfect for iftar. They're crunchy and the inside you have delicious filling. So let's get on to making it. First I'm going to be making the filling. For that here I've taken a pan. Into it I'm going to add in some oil. Then add in 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Along with it add in a medium sized onion chopped. And around 2 to 3 green chilies chopped. Now we have to saute this really well. Also add in some salt. Saute it until the onions start cooking and change color a little bit. Into it I'm going to add in a pinch of turmeric and half a teaspoon of pepper powder. Just mix it all up. And next into it I'm going to add in chicken. This is just chicken curry. Boneless chicken I've taken out of the chicken curry, and this chicken curry also has potatoes, so it's always better you use potatoes because they're gonna be more tastier. But if your chicken curry doesn't have potatoes, then you can add in some additional potatoes optionally. Once all the water has dried out from the chicken curry, you can add in parsley. I'm adding in a lot of parsley because I like parsley in the chicken filling. It gives it a better taste, so you can add in how much ever you want. And the chicken filling is ready. I'm going to let that cool, and meanwhile I'm just going to take out the bread and cut out the side pieces. You just need to cut out the brown part of the bread. I've taken around 7 to 8 breads. I've cut the sides out. I'm going to set that to a plate and just keep it aside. And now the brown pieces of the bread, the sides that we cut out, what you can do is make breadcrumbs out of this because we're going to dip the balls in the breadcrumbs at the end. So I'm just gonna make breadcrumbs out of it. I've added in 2 pieces extra of bread, and I'm gonna crumble that up and just gonna process it in the food processor. So you won't have to baste the bread, and also your breadcrumbs will be ready. I'm gonna set that also aside, and I'm gonna just beat in 2 eggs. Just slightly beat that up. We're gonna dip the balls in the eggs first and then add it to the breadcrumbs. So all the stuff are ready here. The breadcrumbs, the chicken filling, the bread and the egg. Now we have to start making balls from the chicken filling. I've just rubbed my hand with some oil so that the filling doesn't stick, and then you take a nice amount and make a ball out of it. Don't make the balls too big. If they're big, then they're not going to fit inside the bread, so adjust the size according to your bread size. Here I've made balls out of all of the chicken filling. And now I have some water. I'm just going to take the water in my hand, just dip my hand in the water and press it on top of the bread. You can either dip the bread out like this, or you can also just press it with your hand. You need the bread to be soaked up a little bit so that it's easily moldable. Then keep the filling in between and just press it, and you're gonna get a good shape. Now the shape is not gonna look good, but then later on when you fry it and dip it in the breadcrumbs and all, the shape is gonna become perfect. So you don't need the shape to be nice right now. The shape is not gonna be as good right now, but then after dipping it in the breadcrumbs, it's gonna come out good. So I've made the balls, and I'm gonna dip them in the egg first, then dip them in the breadcrumbs. Do the same with the rest of your balls, and it's just the same process as you're making cutlets. Just continue it with the rest of it, and then we can fry it. Into hot oil, add in the balls and let one side become golden brown. Flip it over, the other side also golden brown, and the breads are ready. You don't have to keep it in the oil for a long time, just until the sides are crispy, because the filling is already cooked, and also the bread, you don't need to cook it. Just until the sides are crispy, take it out, and the chicken bread balls are ready. They're in perfect shape after frying them. Now I'm just gonna cut the inside and show you how it looks. It's crispy on the outside and delicious on the inside. I hope everybody tries this recipe out. If this video is helpful, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also, ring that notification bell so that you get notifications every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. Love cooking.